Deanne,
Hi, Lanita.
are you ready to make a border for us?
I am so ready.
So one of my guest presenters here, Deanne Castro from California, and you may have heard me say earlier when I showed you and Ellen
Yes,
that you have started your YouTube channel too.
I have.
What's
Yes,
it called?
Let's Scrapbook with Deanne.
Yay! So let's see what you have to show us, Deanne. I'm going to flip the phone over here, and you can tell us what you are making.
We are going to make this border. We're going to make a little bit of modification to it. We're going to use the Scrap Happy 2 designer paper pack that we just got this week. And we are going to use the square tile punch. This is on the hot list. So if you like it, you're going to want to go ahead and get one right away. And then we're going to use just an embellishment from a different paper pack. Or like this one, you can punch anything with any of the Border Maker cartridges and put it down the middle, as long as it's not too big. It needs to be smaller so the rest of the decorations show. Okay.
Show them some of the other ones before.
Sure. Okay, so here's another variation of the one just before it, using different colors out of the same paper pack. Then we have these two that we used out of the new Serenity paper pack. This one was with one of the embellishments, and this one was with one of the stickers. So
That's the Serenity paper pack.
This is the Serenity paper pack with all of these gorgeous colors in it. And stickers and embellishments.
They look totally different, don't they?
They do.
With the different packs.
They do. They look completely different.
All right, take it away, Deanne.
Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we are going to cut this top piece right here, and we're going to punch out the square tiles. Now, it's a little tricky. Where you get started on this punch is right here, just to the right of this first little piece. I don't know, what do you call that, Lanita?
Yeah, it's like the ridging.
Yeah, kind of like the first plastic piece right there in the punch. We're going to start just to the right of it. Okay, so that you can get the equal distances on both sides. So I'll put this in here and I'll try to hold it up right where I'm going to punch it. Let's see, how do I hold this? Right here. I'm having a hard time holding it there.
Let's see. Let me see if I can. I think that's, can you all see that there's just a little bit peeking? Yeah.
Okay, so that's where we're going to start. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to punch that one right there. Okay, so then we're going to have this piece. Now I move it over to the left, and there's 3 different sections up here on the top. And what we're going to do is cut to about, not half, but like about a third. Right about there. For the next punch. So I'm going to move this over, and I'm going to put about that third part through the top of that. Punch again. Okay. And by doing that, you're going to get this piece fairly equal all the way across. Okay, so punch this one, and you'll get 8 punches. This one. There's 5. 6. 7. And 8. Okay, so that will make the 2 sides fairly close in distance, and all the ones in the middle about the same. It doesn't have to be exact, but at least you've got those right there. Okay, move this out of the way. Now, depending on the paper that you use, you can just take this and turn it over and adhere it onto the squares. But the paper that I've picked out, it may not show up very well using the backs of these. So I'm going to cut this one at 2 inches. And then that will be the first part of the base that I'm going to use to put those other tile squares on top of. Okay, so there's 2 inches. Now, to use a contrasting color that's going to show up best for these particular colors that I'm using, I'm just going to punch 8 pieces in this color, because then they're going to go on here like this. 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see, that's got a little tape on it. So does that. We'll have to take that off if that doesn't work. Seven. 8. Okay, so we're going to put that piece out of the way, and we're going to use these. Now, we're going to turn these over. We're going to use the repositionable tape, and we're just going to put a little bit on each of these little squares in the corners. Okay, and then we're going to put it on this piece, and we're going to line it up to where the corners of these right here on each side kind of match on these little knobs right here. So we're going to center it as best that we can using those. Okay. Turn it over. Put the adhesive on. Now they will overlap somewhat, and that's fine. Okay, like that. And we've got that one. We have this one. And we're just going to go all the way down using these. It's getting stuck. There we go.
Ooh, I like those colors.
They look good together, huh? Mm-hmm. You picked them. You did a good job.
Oh. You know me in colors. I struggle.
Yeah, but you did great on this one.
Maybe because I wanted the end result of the sunglasses, right?
Yes, yes. We fixed it to where the sunglasses can be used on this one. We tried a few other colors, but they didn't show up very well, so we switched them on these. It's a lot of trial and error sometimes when you're making these, so feel free to just pull out a bunch of colors and just see what works, because sometimes some of them are too busy. If that's the case, you can switch to a coordinating cardstock and go from there. Okay, so those are done. Okay, so then the next piece, the next color we're going to use is this orange color, and it's going to be cut at 2 1/4. turn it this way.
Are those little film strips or what are they?
I'm not real sure what those are. What are those little things?
No.
If any of you can think of it, why don't you let us know?
Right.
Because we're not sure. Okay, so we're going to adhere this to the orange piece. Center it on there as close as you can. Okay, and the last piece is cut at 2.5. We're going to use this color. And put a little bit of adhesive on the backs of these. Center it the best that you can. And then we get to use the sunglasses. So we're going to put a little bit of adhesive on these sunglasses. And I know I do this kind of funny, guys, but I never can find anything quick enough to put the adhesive on. And then I'm too much of an anal person to have to wipe off all the little pieces. That's just me. But we're going to put this down the center.
And the sunglasses are from Sunrays for Days. I went and had to look it up.
Oh, good, because I couldn't remember what the name was. Okay, there we go. And we're done. Yay!
That is so cute. Nice job, Deanne.
Thank
I'm sitting here
you.
looking at it. What would happen if we popped up the sunglasses?
Oh, put them on foam squares?
I'm just curious because this pops up really well because of the colors. What if what do you think? I have some around here.
Okay, let's find them and put some on there.
Okay. But did you show them this one too?
Oh,
I do like that one.
then we've got another one. This one I wasn't too sure of because I thought that this border might be a little too big. Because I don't want to hide, the decoration of the squares being the upside down. But it did come out very pretty.
I like those. I like those colors.
Yeah.
I think this is repo, right? Or not?
Yes.
Okay. Because these.
So we're just going to take that right off of there.
I'm just going to see if there's, and it's good to, because I'm looking through the camera, and you're down there, so it's interesting to see the difference.
Yeah.
So what do you think? A couple there, and I'll hand
Okay.
2 more, maybe. What do you think? One there, and one there.
Yeah.
Thank you for humoring me, and I just like to play, right? And I do like to play on camera. We didn't even think of this before.
Yeah, we didn't think of putting them up on the foam squares. Okay.
See if it gives it some. Yeah, that looks good.
Is that good? Can you help with the middle there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there we go.
There we go. Oh, and that pops
That
up.
gives it a little bit of dimension, doesn't it?
Little different dimension. I like
Yeah.
that.
And they might not
Yeah.
be able to see it there, but you may be able to see it there. Love it.
Yeah.
Yay. Nice job, Ian. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
And
Lanita.
safe travels back to California, and I can't wait to see what you have in store for us.
Thank you. More to come.
More to come. All right. And here are the little measurements, just so you can look real quick. We'll turn those sunglasses sideways. Thank you for watching.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.